strategy. Let me say hi to Austin real quick. I wish I could live with that kid. Love him. Alright, so as you can see here, it's pretty cheap, just like the rest of my decks. It's got the Hog Rider, Free Spell, Musketeer, Barbarians, Wizard, Zap, Giant, and Spear Goblins. I've only used it a couple of times, but each time it's worked pretty well. I have 3 battles of it. The first one is pretty quick. The second one is really close, and I'll just let you watch it. And the third one, I don't really remember. So let's just start the first one. As you can see, I lost before that with my old deck, but whatever. So I'm just going to put it in ×2, so we're not sitting here for a while watching 3 different battles. So what I wanted to do first is just drop my Giant in the back so I could build up my elixir again. And then he arrowed that, which is fine. I just dropped my Barbarians on there. My Barbarians are mainly for defense, but as you can see they pushed to offense because he was focused on the right side, which worked completely fine. So if you couldn't tell, the strategy is basically get my Giant down, get my Musketeer behind it, and then once it pushes up to the tower, freeze the tower, and hopefully there are some troops in there too. And as you can see, I get the 3 crown pretty fast right there, and yeah, I was pretty surprised. I didn't know how well it was going to work. Sorry. Alright, so let's get into the next one. This one was this was a tough one. I'll do the same thing, and well, you know what? I know this one goes into overtime, so we'll put it in ×4 all the way, and I'll just let you watch, and I'll go over it a little bit. So like I said before, my Barbarians are just to defend, and if they push, that works completely fine. I got a little bit of a push right there, not too much. My Musketeer did a little bit of damage, but as you can see, he did a lot of damage there. And I think he was trying to be kind of cocky with the cry face, which is completely okay with me. He almost got my tower down. That's 1 more hit from a Hog Rider, and now that's 1 hit from really anything. It's okay. We both have 1. We go into sudden death, and I'm trying to get a push going, but it was kind of tough right there. As you can see, I got it down to 167, so I knew I just needed 1 more hit with my Hog Rider, and then with 1 second left and about 2 hits left for him, I got the win. And I think that guy thought he was going to get the win. He had a decent amount of trophies, if I remember. I guess he had only 1 more than me right there. Whatever. Alright, let's get into the final battle, and this one I'll just play in ×2. We're both just getting our elixir up. It's what everyone should really do at the beginning, I think. And as soon as he dropped that, I was like, crap, because I knew my Giant would go right for it, and it would distract him for a while. So I knew I'd have to get a different push going than just my normal one. As you can see there, I got it down with a little bit of health left on my Giant, and I was able to do decent damage on the right with my Musketeer, and my Barbarians actually pushed really hard to the left because he was so focused on the right side. And we both kind of had the same tactic here. We were just free spelling and then having our troops try to take out the tower, which is fantastic, especially if you can get some troops in the free spell as well as the tower. Right here, I knew how low the left tower was, so I thought I would just keep trying to push to the right And I did a little bit of damage, not as much as I would like, but it's okay. As you can see here, he froze me, so I froze him. I gave him a little bit of a laugh because I thought it was kind of funny. And right now my elixir is full, so I'm just like, okay, there's barely any time left. Let's see if we can push to that left tower and get it down, because my left tower is pretty low as well. So right here, I had my Hog Rider take out his defense, and then I froze everything else that I could. And I knew it would only take 2 hits with my Hog Rider, so that's, and my free spell lasts for 5 seconds, so that ended up working out perfectly, and I got the W. Alright guys, so let's take one more look at it. So basically, I think what the best push is, especially if you get a guy without any defensive cards in his deck, is drop your giant in the back, let your elixir build up, and then once he's about to cross the line, drop the Musketeer behind him. And then depending on what he drops in front of there, whether it be a lot of goblins, a skeleton army, or minions, drop your zap spell, or you can replace that with arrows if you don't have a zap. And then once the giant gets to the tower, wait about 2 seconds just to see if he drops any troops, and then drop your free spell, so it'll freeze everything. And then you should be able to get a tower like that, but if that doesn't work and his defense is just doing too well with that, you can just push with your Hog Rider and the free spell. But I did a video on that one before. It's a little bit of a different deck. I think it's actually this one. Maybe not, I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, so that's the video, and till next time, clash on.